across the fall to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Welcome back to Elden Ring. We are back at the lake, which is down here somewhere. It's over there. It's huge. Liurnia Lake here. Went all the way up the eastern side here. So next I want to head up the western side, if we can. Looks like there might be some kind of break here, so I need to go around or something, but up, down this path is generally what I'm trying for. But first, we have a few things to go check out. Things to take care of. We got a new horrible eyeball, which we can give to this person right here.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any Shabiri grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes.
Maybe it's not the right grape. We do have a grape. Some key items. This is a fingerprint grape. Over to the blind maiden, near to the source of the distant light. Yeah, that's what she's trying to do. Go to the distant light.
Hello? Would you donate any? I'm on a pilgrimage, and when I
She wants the Shabiri grapes. Guess this isn't quite the right one. All right. Apparently, we need to find a different person to give this to. Yeah, this wasn't a very good grape in the first place, so that's fine. The blind maiden, that's her. Alright, whatever. I tried.
Hello?
I swear.
Would you donate any? I'm on a pilgrim, when I eat.
Yeah, doesn't give her the option. Alright, it's okay. So we need to give this to a different person. Or maybe we need to find a different grape first and we can give that one to her later. There could be a grape anywhere out here. Who knows? Next thing I want to do is get a new weapon running. We've got our fire sword here, which is pretty cool. We've got regular bleed sword. We've got the bleed and it's not crush. Strike, I believe it's called. Yeah. You got the bleed, strike, flail. So I want to try out the golden halberd as a holy damage option. We also have the tree spear as an option here. And we could technically one-hand this with our stats. It's also a pierce type, which could be nice. But I think I'm going to go with the golden halberd. We have enough strength to two-hand it, so that'll work perfectly fine. And we got plenty of upgrade materials.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, lay out your arms then.
Strengthen. We could strengthen that. Still want to keep some Smithing Stone 3s around for upgrading other things we find. Let's head down here. The tree spear is regular smithing stones. And the golden halberd is golden. So they're not even competing for the same resources here. So if we wanted to do the spear, we could. I still technically am looking more towards possibly getting a pierce. But the golden halberd does have a pierce. At least some of its attacks, so that's still pretty good. Golden halberd. And we still have, like, 4 more special weapons we could get up to +4. So that's perfectly fine. Alright. That cost a few souls. Or runes. Yeah. But we got plenty left. Let's head back to the start of Liurnia here. Pop on our new halberd. Try this out. It's good to have options. Okay. It's also slightly lighter. So you can potentially get away with more armor. It's heavy on these. Switch back to the lighter gauntlets. Possibly put a good helmet on. Put on the iron helmet. 3.8. Soldier helm's better in every way. Still medium at 4. It's 4.6 to get to heavy. Yeah, we're definitely right on the edge there. Put on the Godric helm. And this is some bits it's better, some bits it's worse. Yeah. The Godric helm has another poise too, which is very good. All of these are gonna be worse. How's this look? A bit silly. That's okay. Let's try out the moveset here. It's a very big halberd. There it is. The running attack is a pierce attack here. Then roll in. Smash. And then the special ability is Golden Vow. Looks like a buff of some description. Looking through the inventory. Golden Vow. Pledge arms to the Erd Tree in battle, granting self and nearby allies increased attack power and defense. Okay. I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that we cannot use electrified armament. But we can check that out. Memorize spell. Electrify. Yep. I think in general, the spells like this are not going to work if it already has a elemental attack damage. Let's see if that darkness buff can be used though. It's a black flame. Nope, can't do that either. That's alright. We'll just put back on the alleviating poison and scarlet rot. That's still pretty good. Okay. Mounted it. Definitely good at mounted. That's just sweeping all over the place. Pretty effective against these guys. Still needs to do the second hit to put him in the ground, though. Which is unfortunate. I kind of hoped that the holy damage would mean that's unnecessary. It's very sweepy, though. Very sweepy. Oh, we got a grave scythe from them. Cool. Basically, anything seems to have a chance to drop its item. Anything they're using. Grave scythe. It's got blood loss. Great scythe, comprised of a large blade affixed to a crooked stick. Weapon wielded by the aged gravekeepers who tend the forgotten graveyards throughout the lands between. Weapon is said to have served as a charm against evil spirits in times of old. It has a spitting slash. And now it's mostly used by the undead guys here, unfortunately. Okay. That's fine. This is fine. Trying to make a fun jump. Ah, well. Go grab the runes. It's just over there. Like, look at me. A fun place to jump up. But no. Of course not. Something about learning from mistakes. Something about that. Yep. Yep. If we got just a bit more equip load, we could wield more stuff. That's not my main concern right now. You go down there to continue on towards the lake. Here we got the church. This guy's still here. We can go up this way a bit instead of heading downwards. There is that place over there. Pretty sure that is the starting area. Yeah, because you can see the entrance, the huge tower, the statue, the smaller statue where the spider guy drops down on you. I see it right over there. House. Bit of a lean-to. Sure, why not? Oh, somebody has hung up the undead guys there. They came down. Because of course they did. Get out of here. Get out of here, all you. That was a much bigger undead guy there. My goodness. And a warming stone. Fun. Golden Halberd seems to be doing pretty good. Probably a good choice against the undead, all things considered. So I don't know if those guys planned to be coming down out of the tree, pretending to be dead again. Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Those guys still over here. Okay. So that's like this upper section here. The road should... Yeah, the road carries on that way. But to get to there, we need to go down and around. There's a place where we can fall and die. I'm gonna learn my lesson here. I try to mess with that. Looks like a lot of people died here. Must have brought those guys out of there, retreated, and then fell. It's okay. So now we head down through this pass instead of falling down in it. And that leads us to this camp here. And also a view of down along the shore there, which heads back to the Stillwater Cave. I didn't even take on this camp. Should be easily doable. Come on, everyone. Not quite a one hit. Strong attack definitely is, though. Also much slower. So. And jumping attack's good, too. Knock his guard down. Attacking me with magic. Get out of here. Get out of here. And that's that. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook 1. Okay. So we had Glintstone 3 before. This gets us the recipe for the Cuckoo Glintstone. Made from cracked crystals and crystal buds. This is the thing you can use to fire a magic attack, even if you don't have any intelligence. It does still scale with intelligence, though, so there you go. So we can make a few of those if we really needed some magic. That's going to be another weapon type I'm going to look into making. Something magical. Or we could just start putting points into intelligence. That also would work. Got a few weapons with magic. It's like 18 intelligence, though. We're not really too close to that. Alright. So that's basically this camp. From here, we can continue down. Ah, yes, that's the way up to that side. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get up there. We already came around on the Lakeshore from the dungeon over here. Already been here. Let's go to the merchant right here. Pick up some stuff. Since we're in the area. Also, free butterflies.
Not everyone can.
Grab some stuff here. I think we might have infinite of these stones back at the round table. Still. Just getting some more is a good idea. We can get the S-Stock. We can get a astrologer's staff from his I stole all this stuff from a dead astrologer or possibly killed him collection. Various bits here. And it's only 2,000 to finish off his set here. I think I'll just buy the rest of that here. Go to the inventory. We can look at the golden runes. This screen just says a small number of runes, but now this screen actually gives you the exact amount. You can see each of the different amounts. We need 2,000 in total, so this one will work fine.
Not.
And we can get the rest of the things he has. So all he has left is infinite arrows and bolts, which we can get those a lot of places. So that's fine. Cross that off my list. That'll work. That'll work. And now, can I get up this way? It does not really look like it. I'd like to. I really would. Get up to here. We can get up to. We can get up to there. I don't know how often any of these are going to be useful for climbing upwards, really. They seem more like a climbing downwards kind of situation. Overshot that. We can definitely get to that item, though. So at least do that. As always, glad that there's not a huge amount of fall damage. That'd make this whole situation more annoying. Get a bit higher up here. Oh, come on. Momentum. How does it work? Not in my favor, it seems. Also good parkour practice. This move, George just moves too much. Each little step. Okay. Now we're here. That was just a one jump to here. Don't fall off. Yep. It works. It's just a bit finicky sometimes. That time we missed. And this isn't even trying to get up higher yet. Hold it more, hold it more maybe. Maybe just run into the wall. That'll get us there. A sacrificial twig. Oh boy. Okay. Can we get up? Is the next question. Doesn't seem like we can get too much height, realistically. Not like that. Doesn't look like we'll be able to get to any of these other ledges too well either. Possibly not. It's unfortunate, because that's where I want to be. Oh. Here we go. Aha. Now we're here. Well done. I don't believe it. Over to there. Winning. We're winning. Malefactor's Evergoal. Everjail. Alright. We have 73 runes. There is a spirit spring right over here. We've made ourselves... We've made things more difficult than they needed to be. We could have just walked over here. Good experience, though. I will take it. So now we are up on this section, which is where I wanted to be. Oh, let's check out this Everjail, shall we? What is the worst that could happen? Wondrous. Thief of... This is Adam, Thief of Fire. He's got a little flail. You gonna do some fire attacks? Oh, he's got flasks. Not anymore, he doesn't. Now, why did they bother putting him in here? Flame of the Fell God. That sounds exciting. Oh, what happened? They were just being teleported back, maybe? Hopefully. Yep, we're just here. Well, that was easy. We just kind of hit him with our weapon a few times and won. I'm not gonna complain about it. We got Flame of the Fell God. Summons Raging Fireball that explodes and sets the area ablaze. 41 faith. My goodness. This legendary incantation is one of several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a fell god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arcanthe, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adden. The fell god still lurks within the fire giants. That is a huge requirement on that. More than double our current faith. Exciting, though. If we want to be able to use every single thing, I'd be a very high level in the end. Doesn't look like there's anything off this way. Kind of looks like there's something on the map, but clearly we can't actually go there. Not that the map can always be trusted, as we've seen before. Nice view of the lake down there, doing lake stuff, as per usual. Let's make our way up this road. Still have to get all the way over here before we get into the fog. Then perhaps we'll be able to find another map part. Got some... Ooh. Oh, there's something. That's just these guys. The vulgar militia. They shouldn't have been laughing Would have been a much better ambush. Are you attacking? Vulgar militia song. Yeah, I'm not actually in your cloud, it's fine. Not quite a one hit. And of a vulgar militia? Sure. Get all sorts of their stuff. Look at these new weapons. A saw and a shovel. There's the shovel. Very long. Hooked blade attached to a long handle, wielded by the vulgar militia. Attacks can slip through an enemy's guard. Vulgar militia are the undecorated stewards of rancid, scorched battlefields that none dare approach, and forbidden domains that are forgotten by the rest of the world. That can spin around. Also the saw here. Comes with a saw blade attached to a long grip, brandished by the vulgar militia. Serrated edge is very effective at inflicting blood loss. Looks like it. Saw is said to also be used to cut up bodies to feed the militia. There are no first-hand witnesses to confirm the dire rumor. My goodness. This is a pierce, attack, and blood loss. That's something to look at. Cool stuff. First up here in random rocks. Just a handful of these guys hanging out. Waiting for unsuspecting travelers to announce their presence to, for some reason. Not the best strategy. Not the best strategy. Seems to be about all that's up in here. Oh, there's a message. Group ahead. Yeah, we took out the group. It's fine. Through here, the only way forward? Looks like it. Not between those trees, though. That's impossible. Okay. And we continue on this way. We got a cart. Bunch of dead guys. More of the vulgar militia. It attacks slow, but when it hits, my goodness. Another saw and another set of gauntlets. Some ballista bolts. Piles of broken stuff. Looks like we got a fire guy over there. Fire monk or something. Here's some birds. They're dead now. Got a camp down that way. Looks like we are angling back towards into the lake. That's okay. Even if we're not going to actually go into the lake. We're still just looking around the lake. Some of the angles you can stand on. Torrent. Okay. Looks like up there is not going to be happening, unfortunately. Take care of... not you. We got a bunch of little fire mage guys. And this big guy. Oh, you're not dead, huh? more damage there than necessary. That's okay. More butterflies from them. No surprise. This is going to be a fiery camp over here. Let's see if he likes a lightning spear. Range on that was not quite what I needed. Down he goes. Who else we got in here? Fire guys. We hit the wrong one there, but that's okay. And that was the whole group. Ah, fire. Small fire, good. Big fire, also good. What a nice spot to stand. Everything's fine. Fire Monk's Prayer Book. Ooh. That's going to be spells. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's more heretical spells. Give it to a learned cleric to inquire new incantations. Prayer Book of the Fire Monks came from the mountaintops of the giants far to the north. Give it to a cleric to learn the following: O Flame and Surge O Flame. Sounds pretty nice. Free butterflies. Yeah, this is... Be wary of fire. Yep. This is heading down to the lake. I want to be up there. Doesn't look like we can be up there from here, though. We can find a spirit spring. There's some crystals in the lake. It's very tall. Got some crab. We got this protrusion that goes over that way. That could possibly be something. It's about a mushroom. Yeah, it's still very high up there. Tranquility. I don't know if this would even get up high enough. Nope. Not even that would get me to the top. Even assuming I could actually get up there. Bunch of bats. Just regular animals. Always with the bats. Possibly of a way around. Not here. Definitely looks like a not here. Interesting. Everybody's trying to get up there. Attacking ahead. Uh-huh. Okay. So we go back here a little bit. Take a look at what we're dealing with. It is massive. We can't get there from here. There doesn't seem to be any... There's a road. There's a road here that gets there. And that was unlocked when we got to... Coffin area. don't know if that's just a whole other area up there, possibly. I don't know if a spirit spring would even be enough to get up there. They probably have different levels of spirit spring in this. Let's skirt around the outside of the lake here at least. See if there's anything to see before we head into the lake. Looking a little gross over here. Could be poisoned. There's a thing. Got crabs and poison bloom. The poison bloom is saying, yeah, this is probably going to be... Oh, what is over here? Something terrible. Something terrible's over here. We're underneath this now. I think it looks like it gets up into it. Village of the Albinira. Albinira it is. Hello? How you doing? Go. Don't do that. I think this could go for a light. There we go. What mess have we found ourselves in now? Hey, I remember you.
Oh, it's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare made by men.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad here. Looks pretty bad.
But this time, I'm a woman grown. And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior.
Go for it.
But this time, and though the suffering justice to let the scars... Put this time, though the justice to let the scars...
Ah, message. Thank you, very useful. Alright. So the village is kind of over there. We're heading up this way. We're smashing everything. Oh wow. There's a lot of you guys. And another one, because of course there is. Albinaric blood clot. Great. Perfect. Ideal. Precious item. Let's look at this blood clot. Is that a material? Sounds like a mess is what it sounds like. Here it is. The thick, coagulated blood of the Albinarics. Albinarics? Material used for crafting items. Albinarics are life forms made by human hands. Thus may believe them to live impure lives untouched by the Erd Tree's grace. Artificial creatures. Interesting. And a larval tear. Key-eyed. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. Core of a creature of mimicry known as a silver tear. As much a substance as it is a living organism. Material required by the amber egg cradled by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, to birth people anew. The Born Anew allows the reallocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. Oh, cool. So you could reallocate our stat points with that. Fascinating. Don't really want to do that quite yet, but nice to have the option. Ghost. This village is done for. Please, even if it's just you, old Albus, hide well and still your breath. You hide in the well? Well, well, well. It's like a dream. There's a bridge over to that side. I'm sure that's a great place to go. We've got a summoning pool. Some fruit down here. Boss ahead. Or a site of grace. Either is fine. Okay. Look around back. It's like multiple different ways here. Yeah, this lake down there is looking pretty gnarly. So we have across the bridge here, and also up this way. And all those guys over there. Don't need to mess with them again. Let's try across the bridge then, shall we? I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Magic guy. Get out of here. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of these guys. Just all over the place. Crab trap. Yeah, there's a crab down there. Doesn't seem like there's much over here so far. Just a couple guys to crush. And a magical guy to crush. And an item. The Crystal Sword. Sounds fancy. $15 intellect for this. Do some magic damage. Sword fashioned from pure crystal. A deed impossible for a human. And wreathed with powerful magic. Its attacks scale with intelligence. The inscrutable Crystallians have but one clear purpose, to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits, they yearn for the return of their creator, who will carve for them new brethren. And it spins around. Fascinating. Nice places to fall off and die. Might be all that is over here. New crystal thingy. That goes back out towards the lake. Still kind of under here. So I think the village is going to be the other direction. Looks like the lake is better off in that way, so this is just partially poisoned. We also have minor Erd tree and a building that way. Still doesn't look like that's on top, though. Interesting. Can use torrent here. Oh, there's something over here. More blood clots. Oh boy. Just what I was looking for. Yeah, we're just underneath this whole mountain here. Somebody fell down there. And survived. If briefly. Oh, look at you. You look fancy. They got fire attacks. Oh, wow. Yeah, the range on this is not quite as large as it would seem to me. That's okay. He's pretty dangerous, though. What a guy. Right up here. Got all these fire attacks. Wow, he hits a lot. That is some damage you have there, friend. And you're dead. Dangerous. Dangerous guy. He's gonna blow you up. My goodness. Path across there. Okay. Is our lights out again? Get that back on. Right ahead. Stop it. Just hanging out there. Okay, sure. Tears ahead. Praise the hope. Ah.
Please, no.
Oh.
Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
What are you
Wait,
doing?
then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus.
Ooh.
And Albinoric. As you
Albinoric.
can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
Electree's secret medallion right.
And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her.
Latena. Okay. Medallion.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
And he's dead. Okay. He gave us half of a medallion thing. Not the Dectus medallion for the Grand Lift. It's the Electree's secret medallion. This one operates the Grand Lift of Dectus. This one operates the Grand Lift of Rolled. Great. And it's both done with both halves activates the Grand Lift of Rolled. Access to a hidden path. The secret medallion will guide the bear to the land of Maquilla's Electree. Doesn't tell me where the other half is, though. Unlike this one does. Secret hidden path. Okay, sure. Well, it's something. We got an ivory sickle. As an int weapon, has a bit of magic. Sickle fashioned from ivory. Weapon carried by aged Albinorics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Halig tree, despite never having entered its presence. That's a quick step. It's a dagger. And a magic dagger. Cool. Don't go over that way. It's clearly the wrong choice. Cross over there. Looks like I might go downwards. Just something. We jumped up in that tree. Get a range battle going. Could this be an Erd tree? Could be. Okay. There's a lot of these guys down here. Probably gonna be a lot more over across this way. And then circles down into the ground. It's not above where this map is. But maybe, who knows? Oh. The magician's attacking us. Leave me alone. Also, I wonder if that fire guy is going to respawn. That's something to be worried about. We rest. Looks like a yes. But we can take care of him. Budding cave moss. Alright. Okay. We cross that bridge. Next time. Goodbye.